Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Leos out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my Leos out there to see what kind of love is coming, or potential love is coming towards you the week of September 15th to the 21st. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me what kind of love is coming towards my Leos during the week of September 15th to the 21st. September 15th to the 21st. What kind of love is coming towards my Leos? Show me the cards I need to see. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, Leos. We got a lot to discuss. All right, so we got the Three of Cups. So right off the bat, there's a lot of celebrating, a lot of partying, a lot of good times to be had. You know, you're possibly this individual, you're possibly this person, you're going to bump into this person like at a get-together, you know, maybe like a bar type of situation, a club type of situation, something like that. So some type of celebration is going to be taking place. Now, to them, right? You got the Nine of Cups here. Wish fulfilled. They're having a good time. You know, you're in their orbit. You guys are having a good time. Everything is popping. However, boom, Devil card, toxic. Okay, this individual, you know, is constantly engaged in like a third party situation. Is constantly having a good time partying, maybe party a little bit too hard. Potential third party situation. And what I'm really feeling here, if I'm completely honest with you, this individual may have a drinking problem. Okay, a severe drinking problem, which probably affects their personality to the point where it becomes toxic. Okay, not to mention the fact that this individual doesn't come off as the most faithful in the world. So that's something that you may want to be aware of and be cautious about. All right, just putting that out there. And this person that I'm talking about happens to be an earth sign individual. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So be careful, be wary. Okay, I'm giving you heads up. Not saying this person is not a good individual. You know, I don't see any kind of maybe you know, this person just may just like to overindulge. Okay, and with them overindulging, things kind of get a little crazy. All right, so hey, listen, my job is to inform, and you free will, so you take it from there. So I'm just gonna put that out there. All right. So with that being said, we have a King of Cups. King of Cups energy here. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now, this individual, again, looking to have an equal give and take here, makes very wise decisions when it comes to being generous, being courteous. And this individual is thinking about the long term here. Long-term commitment, relationship type of situation. So the generous, courteous, long term, and that is further double down when we talk to Six of Pentacles here. So this person is very generous when it comes to you know, being, you know, giving out financial assistance and things like that. Helps others as well. Very generous, not just towards you, but also towards others as well. Now, what's interesting about this individual, though, is that we got the Nine of Pentacles. And that tells me that, you know, listen, they're very much interested in you. But they're also pretty much happy in the company of themselves as well. Okay? So they're solidarily happy with themselves as well. You know, they have money independently. They have a sense of independence, a good sense of self. And, you know, like I said, they're really willing to be generous and looking for a long-term commitment with you. But, you know, if things don't progress the way that they would like them to, you know, they're just, you know, they're also happy being single too. So, you know, they want to be with you, but they're also happy in their own skin as well. Okay, So they have a good sense of self. All right. So with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths my Leos are going to be dealing with. What kind of strengths are my Leos going to be dealing with during the week of September 15th to the 21st? What kind of strengths are my Leos going to be dealing with during the week of the 15th to the 21st? Some cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Ooh. Ooh. I had no poker face at all. I have too many expressions. I as you guys tell me all the time, I express myself with my face, so it's very hard for me to hide what I'm thinking, actually. Sorry about that. So, we got the Seven of Pentacles. So, again, these are all strengths. All strength cards, okay? So, you must put some things out there, some fillers out there, and just kind of waiting to see what kind of things bear fruit. So, you know, you could have put a couple things out there. This is seen as a strength. You're just kind of waiting to see what happens, in other words, okay? In addition, here we got the King of Wands. So you're looking at the big picture. You're not looking at the short picture. You're looking at the big picture because you want something that's really going to be substantive. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, you put some things out there and just kind of waiting to see what kind of things happen. Now, with that being said, though, there's an Ace of Wands here. There's a lot of sexual energy, a lot of creative juices that you're dealing with here. So when you find the right individual, things are just going to just explode with passion and creativity. So that's something to look out for. Now, here's when things have get kind of interesting, and I mean interesting in a very interesting in a very insightful way. All right. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You got the Ten of Swords. So there has been a ruination of plans for you. You've been stabbed in the back by someone that you very deeply cared about, because we got the Three of Swords also. It's a bunch of swords here, people. So you were stabbed in the back, betrayed by an individual. There was a third-party situation that kind of caused it to happen that way. And in addition here, you got the Eight of Swords. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. There you go. Okay, this is kind of like in a sensation that had happened here. So let me put this in the right order. Okay. All right. So you're dealing with this. Stabbed in the back, ruination plan, bang. All right. That led to a third-party situation. Okay. We're dealing with this here. All right. And finally, because of all that, you're dealing with this here. So all of these are strengths in regards to, as a matter of all of this happening, okay? All of this happening. The reason that this is a strength is because this is what you might call a teachable moment. This is a very horrendous, hellish situation that you dealt with, and you learned from it. And now you're in this process of growth, okay? Because along with all of that, we got the Fool card here as well. And so that's a person, there's like a full rotation here of you going through something that was traumatic rather. But at the end of this, the reason I know you're coming out of this is because you want to take a leap of faith and go back out there again, even after having suffered through something like this. Okay? Because these are seen as your strengths. All right, so with that being said, let's see what type of things from the past that could possibly affect the outcome of these potential situations we were talking about as far as love interest goes. What kind of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Wow. Well, who didn't see that coming, right? Three of Swords. So naturally, if you're dealing with a situation where there's a third-party situation involved here, that is an automatic deal breaker from the start. You don't. There's no reason to even go any further. That's just over. In addition, here we got the Three of Wands. So again, you could have put a couple fillers out there, kind of waiting for your ships to come in. In the past, you kind of didn't do that, which is why you suffered this, this degree of emotional turmoil that you were going through. And so now you got some things out there. Now, anyone that prevents you from being able to have other options out there, just say, hey, listen, I'm the one that you're looking for. Cut everything else. Something like cut everything else out, rather. If that were to happen, then that would be an automatic deal breaker for you, because you are looking to keep your options open for that right fit, so that you don't get, bamboozled, led astray again. All right, and finally here we got Five of Cups. Looking back and regret. You're not going to do that because you're taking a leap of faith. All right, so you've been through all of that. Anything that causes you to look back on the pain that you dealt with in a regretful way, you're gonna bounce. You're like, yeah, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with this. You went through it. It was a teachable moment, and now you're ready to turn the page on that chapter. Okay, move on to the next chapter of your life. All right, so before I shut this thing down, let's see what additional information spirits have to give you. What additional information do you have to give my Leos before I shut this thing down? What additional information do you want to bestow upon my Leos before I shut this thing down? What additional information you'd like to bestow upon my Leos before I shut this thing down? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Ooh, interesting. Shift. So, because of the things that you deal with, there is this shift that is taking place. You're phasing from one. It's almost like the alchemy card, if you will. One of my favorite oracle card. There's a shift that's taking place. You're shifting from one phase to the next. As I said, this new leap of faith that is beginning to. You're going to take this leap of faith. There's a shift in focus that has been made here. Again, you coming out of this place that you were in before, and there's the shift in perspective, a shift in focus, the shift if you're internally within you that is taking place. Also, listen, okay? Keep your ear to the ground to see what you can hear, okay? Because that may just save you a whole lot of heartache as well. Listen to what's going on, from other individuals. Don't take your cues from other people if they're not reliable sources. But what I'm trying to say here is just listen. You never know what you may hear. What may come across your what you may come across that may kind of shed some light. Give you a new perspective on the situation, especially because you're shifting from one aspect of your life to another. You want to be open to getting information that's going to help you continue to grow in that direction. And finally here, renewal. Naturally, renewal. Again, we've been through this, so there's a sense of renewal, the spark that needs to take place. And that's why this Fool card is here, because it's a transformation that is taking place. So a sense of renewal needs to take place here. So you can find a better sense of self. Okay, so I'm going to shut this thing down now, guys. Hey, listen, this is a general love reading, so hopefully it resonated with you guys. If it didn't, hey, please feel free to get a personal reading so we can dig in and see what's going on in your particular situation. If it did, that's fantastic. And you still may want to get a personal reading so we can take this thing a little bit further. I do read all the comments, guys. So again, I want to stress it is a general, so any kind of derogatory comments you want to leave or something, please don't, because I'm telling you now, it is a general love reading. If you want something specific towards your particular situation, feel free to get a personal love reading. I'm going to start posting a lot of my comments I've received from people I've done readings for. They are damn good, if I do say so myself. So your specific energy I can tune in on, and we can dig that bad boy apart. And I even give you stuff that, you know, that you may want, you may not want to know. So let me just say, listen. Okay, if you guys don't want to know the truth, if you know, because I give it to you straight. If you don't want to know the truth, then I ain't the guy for you. Go somewhere else. There's a lot of good readers on YouTube and elsewhere. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to give it to you straight. So I'm just putting it out there. So if you looking for all love and light and twinkly twinkly, then I'm not your guy. I'm going to give it to you straight because that's how I like my things. Straight to the point. No bullshit. All right? So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.